Hey, good morning boys and girls. Grandpa Chris here. I'm heading to Rockbourne Trout Fishery this morning to join with Martin and a number of the guys. You can tell it's autumn, can't you? 4:30 in the morning and it's still dark. What on earth is going on? So anyway, really looking forward to the day. I will basically let you fall asleep for a couple of hours now, and I'll wake you when we get to Rockbourne. Cheers, guys.
10 in Belfast, 9 in Edinburgh. BBC News, it's 7:05.
Thank you very much, Tyler.
Sounds of the 60s.
Before we go where no man has gone before.
With Tony Blackburn. Sounds of the 60s with Tony Blackburn.
Well done to Paddy McGuinness for
Yeah, that's fun this morning.
There it is, that's Tommy James from the Tom Dells and Moni. Let me see. Hello, Tony. This comes from the Filey Wildettes. Good morning to you. Say hi, Tony. We'd like to nominate a Scarborough legend, Seaside Danny Wilde, for an illegal medallion. This November, Danny Wilde is celebrating his 80th birthday and 60 years in show business. Danny Wilde performs regularly in and around the Scarborough area, but we particularly love him at Bone Homes, I think it is their bar, in Filey. And we are the Filey Wildettes. We're brought together by watching Danny regularly and are now true groups of friends. He sings many 60s classics from Elvis, Tom Jones and many more. Please wish him a very happy 80th birthday.
Horses, cows,
And,
what's next?
Well, many more years happiness and show business. Danny, you've got yourself a nearly gold medallion. Congratulations.
I love this New Forest. It's just a fantastic place, it really is. Such a joy to have something like this in the country.
After 300 yards, bear left, then turn left. Bear left, then turn left.
Okay, boys and girls, wakey,
After
wakey.
30 yards, sharp right, then turn left. Sharp right, then turn left.
Okay, morning boys and girls, wakey, wakey. We're just pulling into the fishery now. A little bit early, doesn't open for another 20 minutes or so. I'm following somebody down in a great big Ford flatbed type truck. The widest wheels I've seen since I followed Paul Reece's Range Rover. So he's not going to get. So let the fun begin. Okay, so gates to the fishery are just opening. Just had a lovely chat with some of the guys.
You will arrive at your destination at 8 AM.
We're already here, mate.
Every time I move, someone went on that peg.
So here we go, boys and girls. All paid in. Moving down onto the fishery just before 8:10. And would you believe Paul is into a fish already? It's a good one, Paul. Paul is into a bit of a lunker by the look of it, so let's go around and have a quick look at that.
He's got a bigger net than me.
Yeah, I can gladly assist. So young Mr. Reece has come down here, says he doesn't know what he's doing, and he's jumped straight into a decent fish here. That's a beautiful fish, Paul. That's a beautiful big rainbow. Did you see him and put it on him?
You didn't want to know it at first.
And he's on one of your
Yeah.
favourites. Where do you want to take it? I've got this one, mate. I've got this one. Where do you want to take it? Down here?
Wherever. I'll stand in between a sec because I do.
Yeah.
Right, I think he's going to go by Jason there. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of the way. So if you mind.
Wet this so that it will go down. Just take your time on him, Paul. He's just scared a bit of bait away. Yeah, here he comes. Paul, he's magnificent, mate.
He's going to use his weight. Just going and tucking them branches, you know.
Yeah. He's a magnificent fish, Paul. Look how clear that water is. And a little sprat running around beside him. Is that your usual 5 weight?
7 weight.
Are you? It's a big fish, Paul. That's not far off a double, mate.
Oh, that's a big double, that is. That's 12, maybe bigger. Maybe bigger. Right, let's use the momentum of the fish. The momentum of the fish. I can't see the net. I can't see the net. I can't see the net. Is he in the net? Yeah, he's in the net. Woo!
Yeah, he's big fish, Paul.
Not too bad.
He's a big fish. We said something about you baptising that new whacker of yours.
Wow, that's a monster.
Congratulations, Paul. Great way to start the day.
That's... Thank you,
Cheers,
mate.
buddy.
Thank you.
So, now I know why I bought the big net. My goodness me.
Wow. Epic.
What a start to the day. And he's in by the fan as well.
Wow.
You're going to be a YouTube star tonight, Paul. Beautifully hooked.
Can I give you that a sec, please? Thank you.
Take my glasses off so I can see what I'm doing. the angle slightly. There you go.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much.
What a way to start the day. And our friend is in over there as well. What a start to the day. I'll come round beside the pump. In a couple of minutes I'm going to switch to an egg on a bung and just run it through there. A lot of the guys are catching, and I just pulled it out of her mouth. Felt that little pull then. And we've got the fish on. Fish on. I like to play them off the reel if I can. I just feel as though it gives me a little bit more control. We've got one of the Martyn Williams copper and orange on. Just letting the fish play around. Good strong fish. I have my suspicions that it might be a Spartic. Come away from there, don't go under the rope. Don't go under the rope. There's other fish following it around. That threw me for a moment, then he just turned the fan off. Yeah, I thought my hearing aid had failed then for a moment until I heard that. You know, I said to Andy, I hope I catch a Spartic. It's looking very much like it. Oh yes, thank you very, very much indeed. So there you go, boys and girls, beautiful Spartic, covered in leaves, fish of about £4. Back in a second. So there you go, boys and girls, beautiful Spartic. I'd say probably nearer the £3 than the £4, and the copper and orange hook in his right cheek. Marvellous hook, pops out nicely, and somebody over there has just hit what sounds like a really decent fish. There he is, and let's put him in the water, keep him cool. So, thank you very much indeed, Rockbourne. My first Spartic for a while. And I was literally about to take the system and completely change it and put an egg pattern on. So back out. Having the water aerator turned off might change the nature of the fishing here altogether. As I think the fish will probably disperse around the lake. Fish on. That was fantastic. That just slammed it from the side. London buses, mate. I've been looking for a Spartic for a while. I just had one and another one has just climbed on board. Yeah, well this one is just really going for it.
Yeah.
Going down the bank. Yeah, it's so fast as well. One minute they're going away from you, the next minute they're coming at you. Trying to get underneath the rope. The hook, the fly is right on the top of his nose. And my net is right over the back here. So I had to go and try and find it. He's caught on the rope. No, I got him out. Oh, bad bottom alert. Is he in? Is he in? He's in. Oh. And another beautiful Spartic. So there we go, 2 in a couple of minutes. Double-decker buses, aren't they? You don't see one for a long time and then they come along in pairs. So we'll be back in a second. So, fish number 2, Spartic number 2, and look where that one was caught. It's actually right in the top of his snout. So, very happy with that. Let's get him on the stringers. So there we go. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Oh. Got him right underneath my foot. Yeah, I was just about to pull that out of the water and take a move, and they always fish on the hang, always give it one last moment, and this fish just came and smashed it. little rainbow. And it's in the net. And the hook, being barbless, has popped out in the net. And there we have it, a rainbow of about £3. Doing its best fighting in the net, as they often do. Okay, let me just dispatch the fish and I'll be right back. So, there we go, boys and girls. Move you back a bit. Lovely slippery little rainbow, about £3. Right, come back across in front of the fan again. Hopefully the fish have shown they have. Whee! This one's a bit angry. Another little rainbow. Nice table fish, which is what I need today. Not overly concerned about catching the big ones. Get back into those when they go to Abingdon in December with Martyn. But these do give up some good sport. They really do. They don't give up easily. No, they don't give up easily. And he's in the net for number 4. And there you go, you can see the cat's whisker in his mouth. Girls, a really beautiful little fish. Time to go on. So Martyn has been sideswiped by a small rainbow. He just had one snatch at it in his mouth. I pulled it out of his mouth. But that one's got it. So we got a fish on. Another Spartic. It's another Spartic. So we have another beautiful, beautiful Spartic trout. Third one of the day. So just gonna de-hook the fish. And there it is. Barbless hook, pops out every time. And we'll put him onto the stringer. And then we'll put him into the water. There we have his Spartic. Isn't it beautiful? No Spartics for 18 months and 3. No. That's not the first time I've done that. I did that on one occasion and dragged the end of the rod off.
Did you?
Yeah. Now, boys and girls, it's beer o'clock. We're going to stop and we're going to have a little bit of a snack. And we're going to have a little bit of a drink. We'll stop again at 12 o'clock for the main entertainment. This is just such a beautiful, beautiful fishery.
Hey Martin.
Good health.
You okay? No. Fly was fantastic.
Bit of brotherly love going on here, boys and girls.
Yeah, why not? Credit where's credit due?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you caught more on Martyn's flies than Martyn has caught on Martyn's flies.
That's right. I'm just not getting all the ticket.
Oh, bagged up, this is good. This is good. Oh. So what have we had so far? You 4? 3, yeah?
5.
5? 6?
3.
5? And what size was the biggest? Come on!
13 6.
13 6. All? 2, but they've all been...
Yeah.
They're both doubles?
That's what we dropped that
Drop.
off, yeah.
5?
I've had 3.
Adrian, how many fish? 2. Oh. Having a ball then, guys, having a ball.
2. What a mark. Black and gold.
See any big ones there? No, I don't like them.
Sure, they need them soft, don't they?
That's the culprit.
Oh yeah.
Big brown, but he's right on the deck. He's got a dot. I can't see him. Paul can see him. I can't see him.
Where's Joe?
She's with got to take Alice is in a show today, so.
Boys. Only half a dozen, but knock yourself out.
Your spicy crisps you like there, aren't you?
Mate, honestly, I've been like a fucking Greek god lately. First salad for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that extra weight.
Some cooked pizza, some chicken
Meat,
nuggets as well.
chicken. I was due to fight Jake Paul last night, but he called it off last minute.
I don't want to know the result because I haven't watched it yet. You want to stick these in your car in a minute?
What is it? Oh, you're so kind. Yeah, I will do, mate. Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Come on, for my last birthday. Yeah, one of the numbers is right anyway.
Okay, so we've all had a nice little half-hour break. Some beautiful little rolls that Martyn made, and some crisps and some fried chicken, and a most fabulous lemon sponge cake made by the wife of one of the guys. My goodness me, it was good stuff. And a little can of lemonade for me. I fancied a beer, but I thought, no, I better be a good boy, and I'll have a beer when I get home tonight. So what I'm doing now, complete change of tactics. I'm heading down to Longacre. I've put on an indicator and a tequila, egg, water here on Longacre is very, very clear. Seeing some smaller stuff. There's a shoal of them moving around. So what you need is a shoal of fish that are moving. They're sitting still, they're just sitting doggo, they're not interested. They're potentially not feeding at all. But if they're moving around, then it's more likely that they are going to want to take a bit of food. Easy to see the indicator when that goes under. It's a good indication that something has taken the egg. It's a orange and yellow tequila egg. I'm using one of the frog's hair indicators, which you can change the depth up and down until you find the right depth. And we have an interest already. The only thing with indicator fishing is that you can't really be that selective, and that one's come off, fortunately, because it was quite a small fish. Well, that was a lovely take. Wow, yes! And that one's let go. That's a pity, because that was a nice fish. Big one seems to like the look of it, but he's moved away. Turned again. There's one fish there seems to like that area. He's turning into it again, and he's got it, and it's come off again. So let me check the hook. Another one at it. Got him. Pretty good. So, a beautiful rainbow. Beautiful rainbow. I better get my net. There we go, boys and girls, that's how to do it. That's how to do it. That's my biggest fish of the day. That's a rainbow of maybe £5 back in the side of it, boys and girls. It's a beautiful rainbow. And there you see the hook in its mouth. Just hanging there. That's fabulous. So we put him on the stringers. Get away from the mud. So there you have a beautiful Spartic and a beautiful rainbow. You about there, Paul? See him, cast to him, put it right on his nose. And you can see the fly right on his nose. Fortunately, I think it's one of the diseased fish. Okay, didn't take long to get another one, did it? Let's throw in the hook. So there you go. I've got one more to go. Yeah, once you find the method. I always knew that the tequila egg would work down here, because it always does. So it's a small tequila egg underneath an indicator. And that one I pretty much put the indicator on his nose, so that's
attracted him.
That's there, that's extended out, and as it's going down, he's just gone for it.
Dropping down under him then, yeah.
Dropping right on his beak. So I came down here for a quiet session. Okay, so taking a break for half an hour or so. Standing beside Clive, having a lovely chat. Got one more to go. I'm thinking to myself, this lake traditionally goes quiet, sort of late morning, early afternoon. There's one there. Come on, that one. Oh, you little toe rag! Took it off the nose of a nice fish. The whole thing's come off. Yeah, the whole thing came off. So, just about to stop for lunch, and that's my day so far. 3 Spartics, 3 rainbows. 4 rainbows, I beg your pardon. We've got one more to go after lunch, and we'll see how we get on. But everything's gone a bit quiet at the moment.
The cheese and onion?
Yeah, and pork and pickle and chicken and breadcrumbs.
Where's Paul? Back on one?
He's making stuff like.
Oh, well, oh, in the lodge, right. I tell you what, mate, I thought when I was bagging up this morning, I put extra in every pocket for Chris. It's in every pocket.
Oh dear, sorry.
Oh no, no.
That one might be a streaker one.
What do they say in Predator? 5 metre spread, no sound.
I just hope the camera picked it up.
It's a handy since I had a little brown.
No.
You could turn with them browns there.
They beat you up today, those browns, mate, didn't they?
They come in for the fly, they falling it down to the mud and then turning off. And yeah.
I was going to bring some of that liquid ass stuff. You know, the little bottles of.
The chicken pot.
I was going to bring some of that down and have a squirt, but I thought, no, I value your friendships.
You've got form for having a dodgy chocolate starfish, mate. We don't anymore.
I'm actually looking forward to having that camera. Oh, God. First time anything's ever gone in that direction up my arse as opposed to down again.
Buy one of those shotgun cleaning kits, you know, which screw together with a bristle end. I can do it for you, don't you?
I've got a chimney. I've got a chimney sweep set.
Do not expose the naked flame.
Squeeze me.
What is the time of day?
10 past, well, coming up to 10 past 12. Yeah, I'm not bothered if I catch any more now. I've had 2 nice fish and
Not too crackers,
you're
like,
only
you?
chasing small fish this time of day. Them browns aren't going to feed at all. Yeah.
After 12 o'clock we're struggling out for anything.
Well, I was seeing that. They came in, they're on the end of 2 now. They change around, don't they?
It changed when I was down there a couple of days before Mark. I mean, he said anything over £10 from Lake 2 goes back. Anything under £10 you can have. You do have the option to put it back and it won't count on your ticket.
Yeah, that's the impression I had. And I thought it was £8 on the first lake. Lake 1.
Yeah.
It's like the smaller.
Wasp.
A wassop.
Yeah, alright.
That's right.
No, I had one which looked about 6.5, 7 and it weighed 9.5. They weigh a lot heavier than they look. But that was delicious. That was delicious. I need one more.
How many have you got? 7? Yeah. Do you have 2 fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got one more to get, have you? No, you got one more to catch?
One more to get, yeah. I'm going to go over there. And I've had the last 3 on tequila blob indicator down the bottom. And they were savage. And then I stopped for 5 minutes and the fish decided, okay, he's taking the piss now, we're not going to play with him anymore.
We'll stop now.
Yeah. First 6 casts I had fish on.
Hey, it's a brown, mate. Hey, and Sim said mine was a tiger. He saw it, so...
Was it?
He said it's a
I
tiger.
said it was a Spartic.
I was right, I wrote Spartic down. He said, no, it's a tiger. I saw it. He said there's a couple of tigers caught today, so... But it didn't have a single spot on it, did
Right,
it?
yeah, well, I was expecting the vertical stripes on the tiger, you know.
Yeah,
But
but
charger in like. The guys down the bottom had a nice tide earlier.
yeah, he said mine was a tiger. I didn't know what it was, to be honest, but yeah, he said it was a tiger, so I'm happy with it.
Come over onto Bridge Lake. Just running the same egg through. Been lots and lots of fish gathered in this area all day, listening to what the boys are saying. Right, so changed over to the white egg and it's been immediately greeted by something very strong. Looks like quite a nice rainbow actually. So this will be my final fish if I land it. Being followed by a couple of his mates. Going quite well. I stuck the orange egg up the tree, so I had to change it. Whole new leader line. Yes, he's fighting quite well. Let him take a little bit of line as he wants to, and then bring him back in. Yeah, strong fish. Wee. Unfortunately, it looks as though he's got a little bit of fungus on him. Just letting the bend of the rod do the business. There's strong fish in here. Coming up and taking a grasp of air. He's nearly done. Nearly done. And he's in the net. Look at the other side. Yeah, he's alright. And the eggs come out in the net. So boys and girls, we finish off with a 4-pounder, which I'll have to look after when we get home properly. It's been a lovely afternoon, a lovely day here. We've all gone home with full limits of fish. What time is it now? It is 1:30. So I'm going to go and put these fish in the car. Good tidy up and hit the motorway. So thank you, Rockbourne. Thank you, Martyn, for organising this event. So hello boys and girls, Grandpa Chris here, just pulling out of...
You will arrive at your destination at 4:25 p.m.
Hello boys and girls, Grandpa Chris here, just pulling out of Rockbourne Trout Fishery. It's got to be one of the most beautiful and finest trout fisheries anywhere in the country. Beautifully run, fabulous fish. Manicured, it's just beautiful. Thank you Simeon and the guys for making my day so special. Thank you to Martyn and Paul and Clive and a lot of the newbies that are in today. It really helped to make this day very, very special. So sit back, I've got about a 4.5 hour run home with the traffic that's predicted. So I'll sort of give you a shout when we get there. We'll see what animals invade the road as we go through the New Forest again.
At the end of the road, turn left.
So sit back boys and girls, enjoy the ride.